Okay, let's take a look at this guy. Just gonna see how he's moving. Um, I would say that you've got more of the hip here moving than I would like. First, I thought maybe the joint was high, but now, and maybe it still is, but I'm wondering what we can fix with just the weighting. Um, all right, let's just kind of take a look around elsewhere first. Um, that's pretty reasonable. Um, the head is clearly problematic, hasn't been weighted yet. That is covered in the module, how to weight the head. Um, that's looking pretty good. All right, let's look at the hip situation here. I think this stuff shouldn't be, um, just going to isolate this for a moment. I think these points pretty much should be weighted to the root. So I'm going to go right mouse click, paint, skin cluster, weights, double click on the tool to get the options, maybe dock these tool options over here. Um, and yeah, let's just go to the root and uh, replace with a value of 1 and flood. Um, and let's see where we're at now. Oh, I think we have to do that. I think we have to remove any value in the hips on that one. Let's do this. Oh, and that little thing in the center. So let's repeat that. Is this a separate object? Yeah, that's easy enough. Um, price, one flood. Okay. And then there's this stuff, which just show the joints and root. Let's go to, where's this root part 2? Maybe to that, and then so I think, these, just gonna select the loop and then grow selection, and I think all of those could go to this one, flood, and probably these could go to that one, the spine M, whatever. Okay, I'm just replacing with value 1. All right, let's see where we're at now. I think that looks much better. Well, it's going to be the same on the other leg. Oh, okay. Well, that's an issue. No, because I think this stuff needs to be weighted with these other joints. So let's do that. Actually, let me just. So Probably this joint, just kind of lining it up visually. Maybe for these two, I'm just going to grow selection and we'll flood those to there. And then maybe these next two rows can go to this next one down. Should be this one, I believe. Okay, let's see where we're at now. Yeah, that seems to be moving pretty well. Just want to get a little closer look at what's happening here. So we do have a bit of an issue I mean, that's not actually bad to have somewhat of a crease there because, you know, there's always this balance between what I call rubber hosing and creases. And, you know, if you bent your leg up, you'd have a crease, you know. You could smooth that out a little bit if you want, but I don't really mind it like that actually. But let's see, if we go to it's going to let us select this influence. Yeah, if we go here and I just do, this is a little dangerous. I'm going to save this first in case I mess it up. Because smoothing, you know, can just throw the weights anywhere, so it's a little bit risky. But if I hit smooth and flood, it'll just soften that, and then I'll do the same with this hip, just one time. And that's the kind of thing that can cause weird problems. So that's a little less of an extreme crease, so you know you could smooth it more, but like I said, that's risky. But I find that to be kind of believable. So anyway, you could smooth that area more because as you can see, well, it's actually faded pretty well. So I think that's all right. The shoulder, I mean, just the nature of having this kind of shoulder thing is it's going to likely bend some, unless it's going to intersect the other surface. So, and the lesson covers how to do the head fix that. You can see how it's sort of shrinking into nothing. Basically, you have to select all that stuff and map it to the head joint. See if you can follow it from the video in the module to fix that. Check the feet while I'm here. Yeah, this is not right, and that's a weighting issue too. Yeah, like that should be all on that toes thing, so it should be like, whoops, no, I didn't need to do that. Let's just convert that to vertices, Control F9, and then deselect these. Okay, I just wanted to select all those front ones, and again, I'll flood to, yeah, the toes are, what? Oh, what am I on smooth accidentally? Oops, let me just undo that. I should be on replace, value of 1 flood. Okay, let's see where we're at now. Yeah, I can see that's, sticking much better for the roll now. Now that looks good. And we should be able to mirror that over. So skin, mirror skin weights options from the negative side to the positive side. So we'll turn that off. And then this should work. Yeah, so that's, see, that's sticking better now. Good. All right, so there's a few things for you to work on.